Hey everybody, remember me? Uh, I'm back to videos. So August drop happened, and it's the 50th anniversary of Long Island wine country. The Hargrave family started it in 1973, in what really were a lot of potato farms. So I went to an event back end of June in New York, a tasting event with a lot of the top wineries there downtown New York. This month in August, they're having a big 50th anniversary hoo-ha out in the North Fork. So I thought, hey, let's do three wines from Long Island. We've had Long Island wine before. I've offered it as special, and we also did the Macari horses pet nat at one time. So that's a little bit of the introduction. Here's the first of the three wines. RGNY, Cielo, New York. Cielo, it means heaven or skies. RG is Rivero Gonzalez. They're a Mexican winemaking family that bought some property, an old winery up here on the North Fork, and rebranded it. Maria Rivero Gonzalez was going to Columbia University and talked the family into doing this project on the North Fork, and pretty cool. They started in 2018. They have like 100 acres down in Mexico in the Paris region. The Paris region is the oldest winemaking region in this hemisphere. I think it goes back to like 1497, so pretty much right from the beginning of the incursion. Influx from Europe, where they started to make wine down in that area. So for this month, the topic of sparkling Riesling had come up recently with for a possible food pairing thing. So I said, you know what, let me throw one in here for the group. Look at that little kind of like walkway that I don't know if that's like the stairway to heaven on that label. I'll have to ask them at some point. So this is a pet natural sparkling wine. They call it sparkling Riesling on the lees, and the lees are really the dead yeast, and you can see that in the bottom there. Not going to kill you, but be sure to stand it upright when you're pouring it, and you might get a little bit in that last glass. Crown cap, lightly sparkling. I think that sparkling Rieslings are fantastic. They're great summer wine, great outdoor wine, beach or pool wine. I think here's the other thing that's pretty cool about it too is, this is one of my first wines I go to for pairing with Indian food. If you want something across the board, so think about that when you're putting possible meal together. Also, it's just a really good wine to have by itself. Good with summer fare. Good with any kind of fusion food, Asian or Latin food, especially if you've got some heat and some spice there. This will cut through it. They are in Southold or Riverhead, so actually one of the first that you'd come to, first wineries that you'd come to out on the North Fork, and recently started to be distributed. Again, they've been around for about 5 years, and recently distributed in our area. And I got to taste through these back at the end of June, and I thought this would make a nice addition. So there it is, sparkling Riesling on the lees, which means that's the dead yeast, the unused yeast that's at the bottom. Open it with a crown cap, chill it well. Which way we're going to go with that? Very versatile food wine. Riesling in general is a very versatile food wine. This is actually even more versatile because it's got that little bit of sparkle to it. Also low ABV, comes in about 10%. So this is somewhere between grown-up soda pop and a good wine with a little bit of oomph to it. So enjoy it. That's the first one.